I gotta do something weird. I knew it.
I knew it was gonna be weird.
It's getting weird.
Can't help it.
It's weird.
I hate that I have to cycle through everything. There we go. Forgot the power went out. Who knew? I'm working. Hey. What up, Cream? Yeah, internet was out. Car got towed today. What else? And it all happened all of a sudden. It was aggressive. Why can I not resize this? Why are they being jerks? How was your weekend? Yeah, Toad is down for the count. It's been down for the count for about a week or two, longer than I want. So it got towed to the shop. I don't have the tools to fix the car. So we're gonna go broke trying to get somebody else to fix it. Very confused by this bounding box. I don't see the edge of it. Yeah, that moved the whole thing. It's like my tools acting funky. So, nonetheless, I've been working on as much of the game as possible. Yeah, I mean, the car thing sucks, but what are you gonna do? Is it because I'm in perspective, maybe? I'm very confused why I'm not getting a bounding box here. We're gonna see if this changes anything. No. Why is that happening? Oh, I triggered something on accident. There we go. Oh no. This is very stupid. Oops. Lock that. I think I freaked something out. Let me save this. See if it's doing it over here. No, it's working fine. No, it's still okay. So yeah, this is kind of how I was making things look, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it work. Nice new mouse pad. Mouse pad you don't want or need. Second though, awesome. Is that not to offend, but is that your senior tournament? I'm gonna go, how dare you? Seniors ride. Okay. Seniors ride. You should say that the whole match. Yes. I'll relaunch this program. It is the beta that I've been using. And we'll open. We did get Randy set up. We'll open him. And he pretty much is good to go. Just got to export him. I noticed there's a drop down, so we might have to update Red as well. I think Hunter had told me at one point. And I was working on the new house kind of like layout. And that's also what I'm doing. And I said yes. Trying to get the tiles and the perspective down. Come on, close it up. There you go. And in the meantime, I went ahead and kind of preset. I didn't want to get too far. I started getting real involved, and I was like, let's make sure our perspective is working out. But I like this upgrade. Looks nice. All right. I wonder if I can open it in 2025. I fucked around and found out by using the Illustrator beta. And I built it in here. And I wonder if that's what is partially giving me problems. Hopefully my bounding box works. The bounding box is important. Open the program. Jesus Christ. There we go. No, it's still not. Can I? Okay, we'll just have to use the other tool because for some reason I freaked it out. I needed a grid. So I wanted to make sure my horizon, which is a little aggressive there, right? Which lets me know that we want to leave those houses for now. We want to leave that road. What freaking layer did I put those on? Seriously? Where is... Wait a minute. It's this one. Damn it. Too many layers going on. All right, I only have blue. Just gonna lock everything so I can't screw it up. And this layer. There we go. Fixed it. All right. I feel like my horizon's just a little high. I'm thinking about which we've been doing this to begin with, the front spot, not necessarily moving with the perspective as much. Or we do, but that's a lot more house setup. I also added a little, we want to add some dips in the road so we can go up and down. The road can have a little bit of bump to it, And it was in all of this is in effort to get the tile sheets finished. So we got to work on tile sheets big time. Tanks. And I think I want the player, like, his walk line on that bottom. Because where we currently have him is he's about middle. But I don't think we're going to be going down. We'll go down, but I don't think we want all of this rock tile. Especially with that other setup I did. I think it was this one. Yeah. I was thinking about adding a foreground of stuff. So like, say the box. I also realized the box needs to be flipped, but I could move this into that front grass. I can't stand that. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So if that's the case, right, the bounding box would be... Not the bounding box, Jesus Christ. We could do stuff like this. Actually, let's leave it where it was. We're going to copy it. There's my front grass. Foreground grass. And grab all that. And I could do something like that. And it'd be something that would pass. Here, we'll move to the top. Oh, I got some extra grass in there. Middle ground grass. Boom. There we go. And foreground grass we'll put to the top. And then we could even maybe drop it down a little bit more. And or possibly like I kind of like something like that. I even thought about making this stuff darker. Collecting all the grass. Oh. We'll just do what we can see. Grab the darker grass, but bring it up just a tick. Maybe a little more. Oh. Like I want the game to be gorgeous. Like I like what I kind of did here. I want to replicate that, but using the grid so I know that I'm doing it right. But with that said, we're gonna grab these two. Let's hide our game screenshot. And we want all the houses. They got to be in front of that then. Aha. House mid-ground. Boom, 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 boom. Everything good? Yeah. I kind of like where the upper houses are from the road. Block everything else. Oh. think that might be okay. If just the front street has that perspective. Going with a single color right now, but and then where are these fences? Pull this music down a little bit so I can cough in your face. Just kidding. Ooh. Nose itching. Can't stick my finger up there. Gotta like put my palm against my nose. Your boy is due for a haircut. Okay, it is part of that layer. No? Ha, that's why. The game is starting to look like it's going to be gorgeous. Oh my God, it's going to be so gorgeous. Yeah, see, I think the fence needs to be bigger. Because it's got to cover quite a bit of yard. Especially if I want it to reach fence to fence. Come on, man. Lock everything. Wait, that's... Yeah, I need to separate this. I keep playing around with it, and I don't have that much control. And that one ended up small for some reason. All right, we're going to hide this layer. This way we can lock everything and just work on the fence. Okay. So these, I'm gonna slide that over. And we're gonna unlock our houses. These guys need to go down a little bit. Oh. We're not making it consistent. We need consistent beauty. So it would probably be wise. Yeah, I think just make the fence bigger. It might even need to be bigger than that. No, because we're looking at perspective of house. They might just need to be longer. To stick with perspective, because that fence should not be taller than this house. Or house needs to be bigger. And it looks like house needs to be bigger. Nope, that is the Rad. There they are. I'm trying to compare it to what we have already for the game. Let me zoom in a little here. So yeah, the fence is actually bigger. And compared to house. Because the house before, it was a little too flat. We didn't have any like depth to it. What am I doing here? All right, hide the screenshot. Realistically, what'll happen is all of that this will be a track that moves. And then we'll get some shift from the background. So if that's the fence line, that's real similar to what we have. Put this on top. I'll have to do a special fence for where we have curves. All right. Let's turn off that. We're going to click on it. Because we kind of want that color. Actually, no, I don't want that color. That was a layer of like a dummy layout I did. You know what? Let's see what happens. It said, nah. Yeah. Too long. We're gonna go about middle of the fences because we want the fence to block everything. This one? No, the one in front of it. behind it. For right now, I'm gonna kind of do that because I know that's something that has to be worked on. Ooh, it got super serial. What is that layer? I don't think it's anything. There we go. It said don't do that. I'm gonna push it to the edge there. We want to fill in that gap just for right now. That's the thing about just trying to play with the idea till it turns into what it's supposed to turn into. I think we can go. I don't want to go too high. I don't know if I want to go bigger. How dare you? And I might have deleted it, but I was trying to like put a road back there. But I think we can get away with that. With the houses going that one direction for whatever street you're on. And then they can be a little more generic like these are. Wait a minute. What the hell is it clicking on? Oh, my land spots. Okay. Where's my row of houses? Right there. want to see if I can just grab the guess I'll just have to click through. Guessed on that one. Copy those. Lock everything so we don't make no mistakes. Compare size. A little bit smaller. Once we really know what it's going to be, what it's going to look like, it'll be easier to line this stuff up. Keep this more in the shot. And we're going to match that color. Now, the question is, should this background be enough to run even when you walk up the inclines? Or do we just got to make that sure there's enough underneath for that to happen? Thinking maybe. Nope. This helped me decide as well on perspective. Because what I kind of want to do, I almost want to do that as it kicks through. That way it adds a little bit of space between the power lines. Let's grab our... I want my lake, this, that. The lake. I need to flatten the lake. No. So the goal here was for these to be like behind the road, because on our map we have like the main highway back. Thinking about the depth of each section of street that we had kind of made with our map. Unlock it all. And I'm starting to like I like how it's coming together as far as the color of game. I think I like this better than this. Cancel. Excuse you, sir. Oh, that's why. I didn't actually click on the one I wanted. Like, I can't decide if it needs to maybe do like that, so it kind of, you know what I mean, raises up as it goes away. Oops. Is the tough question. What layer is this? And you should be in front of that stuff. Come on, man. So that makes me think, if I do that, those are behind the lake or behind the road. I don't think I can do my fantasy road mine that I want. Those for now. Because what I kind of wanted to do is have a road like way in the background. Yeah, give me that color. And we're going to, let's go lit. No, we'll try that and see how it goes. Now, you can't really see it like that. So you may be too far away once you're deep in the neighborhood, and that's okay. So from here, what we can do, or the idea is that so when you're deep in there, it doesn't really matter, but so we're 3 streets deep, and I didn't really want to go any deeper than that. But if you're closer, 2 streets in, you'd be able to see that road. And then we could add like cars and trucks deep in the background. Ooh. And then if it was call it road, do road background. I'm gonna have to label out all my roads here. Let's go from here. And if it was the first street, it would kind of look like that. I would probably put some detail in the vehicles as they ride by. And they would actually be, oh wait. There we go. I see what was going on. They would be that color. I don't know if that makes sense, but it helps my brain out with the blocking of things. And mid-ground road. I think once it gets that far, I guess I could shrink it a little bit. I don't know if they're No, I resized. This one is lighter. We're actually going to shrink it a little bit more because you're not really even going to notice that one. It would be so far back there. But it would look good as you like, you know, if the street, say the street goes up twice, that perspective would open up for us. That can be hidden. That can be hidden. This is when it starts getting confusing. There's so much that and then we're going to grab both of these. And then we'll hide that one. You may not actually even see that road. Yeah, all we would actually be able to see would be if a car rode by. So that makes that better because I'm just gonna make the call to rule out those roads, right? Grab them all. About halfway. Which will make it easier. So if nope. It's gotta feel right, you know? I think I'm missing fences there. And that's what's kind of throwing me off because that's the actual ground, which means there'll be a complete other stripe in there. About like that. And then I think that does leave us room for to bring back our billboards because I want my billboards in there. Let's see if I can hunt down a billboard. I'm sure I can. It might be about smaller than I wanted them to be. We can have them just enough where those can shift through across the back. Might have to make the legs a little longer. Big, giant lawyer billboards. We need lawyers to sponsor the game. That would be amazing. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta fill my coffee. I don't want your stinking followers. There we go. Close that. Refresh. All right. Anyways. So I was playing around with an idea on this one where the grass is solid colored now. So I also started working on, stylizing the blocks. This started out as a block project and turned into not redesigning, but making sure that all of the perspective and stuff looked good. So I want to really get that dialed in. And I guess technically all of this would be higher as well. Just shy of... I still think I need to squish these down more. Maybe the other direction. And actually, the one I put here wouldn't be there from the way our map layout is. I think we can get away with the houses staying on this kind of perspective. And all of that just stays pretty much behind. There'd be like 3 sets. If that makes sense. And these would all shift up as the character like goes up. For right now, we're gonna leave it just how it is. Oh yeah, that's right. So I was trying to bring down some of my horizon. That was the whole point of all of this. Let me bring in these guys in the front. Where are they? Where are you at, telephone poles? Right there. I guess power poles. Power line. Is it the only, oh, there's a couple of other objects on there. I'm slowly rebuilding the thing I already made. So I wanted them to kind of be like not out of the shot, but where there's the potential to like get on top of them at some point. I also think they would actually be more like that to the house, which would mean not sure how my power lines got all off from each other, but they're just lines. Easy fixes. And I think rather than worrying about running a line up there where we have inclines, we just stop the power. That way it opens up the sun and stuff. These two. Got real close to lining everything up almost perfectly. Where are my houses? Right there. Because like we gotta have the right amount of depth between everything in the neighborhood. Nope. Get out of here. We didn't want you here. Oh. It's pretty dang close. Unlock everything. We would actually start at the first of the house. Let those overlap a little. Add a power line here. We could probably get away with skewing it. Shearing it, whatever they want to call it. There may be like a custom one anytime we hit here. let's grab a tree. And I was working on I was kind of going for something like that with the tree. Or maybe up closer. I wanted it to kind of breach, have a little bit of gap. But it makes the poles not make sense where they're at. I mean, they make sense, but I don't get that offset like I want. Unless we do the poles on the opposite side. Which I guess that's okay. And they would have something like is it doing that crap again? It is, isn't it? Stop doing that. I'm hitting the buttons too fast. Shear that. Maybe not shear. Retransform. And the power lines would run down to the house. Houses. I know this isn't the perfect way to do it, but it'd probably be a pole on top. Give me a nice light gray here. A little bit brighter. Give it a dark outline. Just trying to get the point across, you know? Ugh. I hate switching between the programs. Wait a minute, sir. You ain't gonna let me get that too? We would actually did it again. Is that like on a locked layer? Why is that being so difficult? And the other thing I was doing is, where is our house? It's right there. Because I was making a background or backyard tree and sizing it down. Maybe not too much. And putting it like in the backyard. Let me grab that. I'm gonna go for that middle tone grass. Where is that grass layer? That's lawn block. It's my row of houses. Where the heck is this grass? That's the dirt spot. I'm very confused. Block, sand block, other blocks. It's a tree somewhere. Does that have grass I can grab? How dare you, software? No. There we go. Jesus Christ. I guess I could have did that a completely different way. But instead I'd rather be a dumb nerd and do it the way I did it. Close that. Black one. Yeah. And we'll make a fence. Okay, so these they feel too small now. I'm okay with that. Oh. How dare you? want those to still be down low. But bigger is better. These bad boys on top. Let me grab. I want my trash can. And my trash bags. Those actually be in front of our power lines. And we're going to borrow Red and Randy as well. And let's compare them to that screenshot. Where's our screenshot? That's pretty close. Screenshot. Okay. Now, how do we feel about that? We're going to go up just a little bit with that one. And I think down a little bit with that one. We'll do grass. We're going to copy this layer, bring it over here. Yeah, grass. Oh, I had a bunch of little extra stuff in there. Some of my grasses I was messing with. That's what I'm thinking is when they pass through. Also gives me a reason to have the street sign a little bigger. Freaking spam, man. All day long. And I wonder too if like some of that stuff, well, that's not going to do what I want. Anyways, don't get too hung up on it right now. This grass. That. Slide that over. Simmer down now. It may be even easier to do the our tiles with this already in mind. I don't know if I want to do like hard color like that. I like that it's a little bit into the road though. Let's do it this way. No. This way. Just scrunch it up a little bit. Can I borrow those? Yeah, I can. Can I borrow these? We're gonna go all the way. Actually. Sir. Hats off to you, sir or madame. Oh. I'm going to introduce one more row of grass. We're going to make it like dark. Maybe not quite that big. Just thinking about it wrong. Let's do that again. I probably need to separate these so I don't have to do this every time, but maybe I don't need those right now. Actually, yeah, because I want to go ahead and kind of drop these down a little bit. I think I want to be like in between where it's at. That'll work for now. Then if I wanted to, I know that's not the greatest like example. Let's say, give me a tree. I don't want the bottom. We're gonna go in front of that. Obviously, we wouldn't need the whole shape, you know, and since we're gonna darken this, it's in the proper way, but we do stuff like that. I wanted to have a lot of depth, but also not be too crazy. We're gonna throw this on the side for right now. Where's my power lines? I never gave those I guess I don't need all of that. I just need one for right now. Three colors. because it doesn't really matter. Faster. Faster, faster, faster. Maybe not quite that big. Just a thought. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. This grass may still need to be a little bit bigger than what it is. Probably gonna try to see if I can't do like a programmer day or sit down so we could really go over it. We'll go down just a hair. Let's move them. Move them center, roughly center. And I got carried away. Yep, with the foreground grass. I wanted to grab, all of my little grass that I had here. Copy X. Small grass. And what do we need to do? Save. Because if it's one thing for sure, I'm bad about saving the file sometimes. We must save. Save the files. Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of. I have a piece of grass right there, don't I? Yeah. We're gonna move him just so we know where he's at, that he exists. I'm gonna grab all this. We're gonna delete it. Delete. Should just be that small grass, and we're gonna make it dark. Let's do 5. And then we want to taper. No, I'm doing this wrong. I am. We want to do it this way. That's still pretty dark. That's okay for now. Oh. No, you fool. Not exactly sure what happened there. Just get out of here. I don't know what you're doing. So I do feel like those Shrink those down a little bit. Let's make them that color, and then darken them. It's a little bit better. And let's just kind of randomly let's grab 3 different types. You guys. And we'll give them a little going for like a little bit of like dead grass. The grass tends to like brighten in color. I don't like when it gets too off. Picky about my colors. Let's grab all that. I'll size it down a little bit more. So I was kind of going for like some detail like that. Along with, I did shadows with the tree, which I think, yeah, that kind of came out. Those may need to be more that color. Actually, let's grab all of it, and that is this, right? Should be the same color. Doing it wrong again. That color. And then from here, we're going to darken this. Better. Matter of fact, we're even going to, though we darkened it, we're going to start pulling it towards that yellow. And then we'll do like we just did a minute ago. Go with that. And then we're going to grab it. We're going to copy and paste. Let's